You are watching Today in History Season 1.
May 17.
This day in history is symbolic, and I'm going to tell you why.
On May 17, 1792, the New York Stock Exchange is formed under Buttonwood Agreement. On May 17, 1805, Muhammad Ali becomes Wali Caliphate of Egypt. On May 17, 1814, the Constitution of Norway is signed and Crown Prince Christian Frederick of Denmark is elected King of Norway by Norwegian Constituent Assembly. On May 17, 1859, members of the Melbourne Football Club codified the first rules of Australian football. On May 17, 1863, Rosalia de Castro publishes Cantares Gallegos, the first book in the Galician language. On May 17, 1865, the International Telegraph Union, later the International Telecommunication Union, is established in Paris. On May 17, 1875, Aristides wins the first Kentucky Derby. On May 17, 1900, the children's novel The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum is first published in the United States. The first copy is given to the author's sister. On May 17, 1902, Greek archaeologist Valerios Stais discovers the Antikythera mechanism and ancient mechanical analog computer. On May 17, 1915, the last British Liberal Party government led by H. H. Asquith falls. On May 17, 1939, the Columbia Lions and the Princeton Tigers play in a United States first television sporting event, a collegiate baseball game in New York City. On May 17, 1983, Lebanon, Israel and United States sign an agreement on Israeli withdrawal from Lebanon. On May 17, 1990, the General Assembly of the World Health Organization (WHO) eliminates homosexuality from the list of psychiatric diseases. On May 17, 1994, Malawi holds its first multi-party elections. On May 17, 2000, Arsenal and Galatasaray fans clash in the 2000 UEFA Cup final riots in Copenhagen. On May 17, 2004, the first legal same-sex marriages in the US are performed in the states of Massachusetts. On May 17, 2006, the aircraft carrier USS Oricani is sunk in the Gulf of Mexico as an artificial reef. On May 17, 2007, trains from North and South Korea crossed the 38th parallel in a test run agreed by both governments. This is the first time that trains have crossed the demilitarized zone since 1953.
So that's all for today. See you tomorrow.